What's up, it's Shedeur Sanders, and I'm standing on business. Sports is a business, so you gotta understand it's not personal, it's more business, and you gotta be able to produce. When you stop producing, then it's like, what are you around for? So you gotta always keep that first and understand that.
Shedeur Sanders has done it again. The young rookie quarterback has left the entire NFL world in absolute shock. And this time, it's not because of his performance on the field. Shedeur has just signed a jaw-dropping $50 million deal outside of his NFL contract, proving that he's not only a rising star in football, but also a game-changing entrepreneur. This move has instantly elevated his status, making him one of the most powerful young figures in the sports world. But here's where it gets interesting. This deal is not going to sit well with everyone in the NFL, especially the owners. Many of them never wanted Shedeur to succeed beyond the field. They preferred to keep rookies in check, focusing only on their contracts and the game, not expanding into massive business ventures that could shift the balance of power. Yet, Shedeur has broken the mold, showing that he's not just another player following the traditional path. Instead, he's rewriting the rules and setting an example that could inspire other young athletes to take control of their brand, their money, and their legacy.
My message is legendary. People hate that I put that on every caption I post, but it is what it is. You're gonna understand legendary, you're gonna tell my name every time you see the word legendary, a kid gonna think Shedeur.
Shedeur Sanders has done it before with a groundbreaking deal, but this time, he's taken things to an entirely new level. Remember when he first shocked the sports world by becoming the very first college player to land a major contract with a global giant like Nike? That moment was historic. It was the breakthrough that put him on the map, not only as an athlete, but also as a brand. Now, fast forward to today, and the stakes have skyrocketed. Shedeur hasn't just repeated that success, he's doubled it. The money tied to this new agreement is on a whole different scale, shattering expectations and setting a new standard for how athletes, especially young ones, can leverage their name and influence. What was once seen as a bold step during his college years has now evolved into a power move that has shifted the entire playing field. This latest deal doesn't just benefit Shedeur, it sends a loud message across the NFL and the sports industry as a whole. It proves that he's no longer just riding the wave of his past success. He's creating a legacy, building an empire, and changing how the game is played off the field. The question now is, how will the rest of the league, the brands, and even the owners respond to this massive shift? Because one thing is certain, Shedeur Sanders is not slowing down anytime soon.
What's up? Chillin', man, chillin'.
During his second preseason appearance, Shedeur Sanders was seen repping Nike gear. But don't let the laid-back style fool you. This man is all about business. Long before he even took an NFL snap, Shedeur made waves by locking in a record-setting deal that had the entire sports world buzzing. At the time, the $125 million contract was unheard of for a player who hadn't played a single professional down. But things escalated fast. The moment Shedeur stepped onto the field for his first preseason action, Nike activated a special active player clause, instantly doubling the value of his contract. Just like that, his earnings shot up to a jaw-dropping $250 million spread across the next 4 years. And the deal isn't just about salary. Shedeur also secured an unheard-of 50% cut from all his jersey sales, giving him a stream of income that puts him in a league of his own. This makes Shedeur not just the highest-paid rookie in NFL history, but also one of the most influential. What's even more shocking is that he's already outpacing big-name prospects like Cam Ward and Travis Hunter, even though he wasn't selected in the first round as many expected. In other words, Shedeur has proven that draft position doesn't define success. Business savvy and timing do. Shedeur Sanders has never shied away from sharing his business-first mentality, and it's clear that his influence stretches far beyond the gridiron. Beyond his record-breaking Nike contract, he's been steadily building a diverse empire. From launching his own apparel line to introducing a signature barbecue sauce brand, teaming up with EA Sports, and securing a massive partnership with Brady, Shedeur has positioned himself as more than just an athlete. He's a brand powerhouse. The Brady collaboration alone is estimated to pull in around $75 million annually, a figure that cements his status as one of the most marketable young stars in all of sports. Yet what stands out most about Shedeur is his grounded philosophy. Perform at the highest level on the field, and then use that platform to dominate in business. So what's really fueling Shedeur Sanders' massive success? The answer lies in one revolutionary concept: prime equity. This unique clause, crafted by none other than Deion Sanders, is the key that sets Shedeur apart from the rest. Prime equity ensures that athletes keep full control of their image rights, a rarity in the sports world. Normally, when a player inks a contract, the team takes ownership of those rights. That means every endorsement, sponsorship, or outside appearance requires approval, and the athlete has to share the profits. But Deion wasn't about to let Shedeur fall into that trap. With prime equity in place, Shedeur has the freedom to call his own shots. This clause has opened the door for him to secure multi-million-dollar endorsement deals, build powerful partnerships, and expand his brand without restrictions. At the same time, it allows him to stay locked in on football while his business empire continues to grow in the background. In short, prime equity has completely flipped the script, giving Shedeur the leverage to dominate both as a quarterback and as a businessman. It's not just a contract detail, it's a blueprint for changing the game. The figures are almost unbelievable, yet they're very real. Shedeur Sanders is cashing in big from his image rights. On top of that, he's broken records by becoming the very first rookie to pull in a staggering $15 million in jersey sales before even officially playing an NFL game. For a fifth-round pick, this kind of success is unheard of, and it's completely rewriting the expectations for newcomers in the league. While doubters continue to question his path, Shedeur is proving every critic wrong. He's not only showcasing his talent on the field, but also establishing one of the most profitable personal brands the NFL has ever seen. These early milestones in merchandise sales are more than just numbers. They're a statement. Shedeur Sanders has also joined forces with AT&T as one of their ambassadors, and in a recent interview, he made his perspective crystal clear. Sports isn't just a game, it's a business, and he's leaning into that reality with full force. For Shedeur, success isn't only measured by touchdowns and wins, it's also about creating opportunities, producing results, and pursuing projects that leave a lasting impact. He's positioned himself as the ultimate combination of athlete and entrepreneur. Rather than depending on one paycheck, Shedeur has built multiple income streams, spreading his influence across various industries. This diversified approach shows his long-term vision and commitment to growth beyond the field. Shedeur Sanders has shown that he's far more than just a quarterback. He's a true marketing genius. The scale of his off-field success is already sending ripples through Cleveland's front office, and you can bet the ownership is watching closely. They know he's not just another player. He's the kind of star who can shift an entire franchise. If Shedeur gets the chance to take full control on the field, he won't just bring skill and leadership. He'll bring an army of fans, non-stop media coverage, and an energy that could completely elevate the team's profile. He's not only showcasing his talent as a quarterback, but also proving himself as a savvy businessman with unmatched vision. From historic endorsement deals to controlling his image rights, Shedeur has created a model that other athletes will likely follow. His ability to balance athletic performance with entrepreneurial success gives him rare leverage in the league. Whether it's on the field or in the boardroom, Shedeur is building a legacy that goes beyond football. He's not just playing the game, he's changing it for generations to come. What do you think about Shedeur Sanders' rise as both an athlete and entrepreneur? Do you believe his business ventures will inspire other young players to follow the same path? Can his off-field success put pressure on the Browns to give him more playing time? And most importantly, do you see Shedeur as the future face of the NFL, both on and off the field? Tell your thoughts in the comments section.